Good morning, Dawn Zap here from Swan Lake Spiritual with your weekly Oracle card reading for the week ahead, June 1st. So exciting, we're into June already. 5 months of the year have passed. Are you on track for your goals that you set for yourself, for the intentions that you're trying to create? I know one of the intentions I've been working on is writing a book, and I definitely have not been writing every day. Something comes up inevitably, whether it's a appointment, a client, my elementary daughter's school events and stuff. Got distracted as I do easily. So it's a good time to check in, and I'm actually going to use this Enchanted map deck today. This is a new one from, as you know, one of my favorite all-time oracles, Collette Baron-Reid. She's Canadian, and of course I love the colors. And so we're going to pull, I believe, 6 different cards today, and it's kind of about our life's journey. It's kind of like where we've been, what's currently in the forecast or in the present awareness in our peripheral, what's in our immediate present, and then what's coming up and where are we going. So I'm actually going to grab the page where it has it. The first card that we're going to pull is the past influence. So let's see what the past influence is, and we've got spirit of place. And so for me, this is really about a physical place. And if we're thinking about my exact scenario as an example to help you understand how to relate it to your life, this will resonate and relate differently depending on where you are in your journey and what it means to you. But for me, spirit of place in the past position and my favorite number 4, does that mean anything to you? To me, this is about the place that I'm in now that I love. And it's about not trying to cling too tightly to the past, not trying to hold on to all of the beautiful view, the nature sounds, the peaceful neighborhood, the big, spacious, bright home. It's about taking that spirit with me to the next destination. I'm going to pull all the cards first, and then I'll read from the book. So the next card is the present point of vantage. So this is actually what we can use to actually harness, alchemize, take advantage of, use it for our benefit. So the present point of vantage is commitment. So make a commitment to doing something. Is that a commitment to yourself, a commitment to someone in your life, a commitment to a goal, an action, a project? Make that commitment. Your present vantage point is the commitment that you've already made, the intentions that you've already set. So honor those, and that will pay off. Now this next card is called What You Resist, and this one is really helpful because it will again bring to awareness situations that are blocking us, situations that are causing us to get distracted, lose our focus, derail, and potentially spending too much time, and it's not helping us. So this is What You Resist. And this is protecting treasure. And this came up for me recently when I actually did a question specifically around the house sale and this house. And one of my big worries is losing so much money. I've had to reduce my house price twice, and it's still on the market, and I'm probably going to have to reduce it another time. I bought in one of the most craziest times in history to buy real estate, and so it's very clear that I'm not going to get those kinds of prices anymore. But this card reassures me that my hard work is not going to waste. Everything that I worked so hard to save, to create, to build will be protected, and it's the same as you. So it's the spirit of the place, but knowing that we're going to be able to protect that thing that we're clinging so tightly to and holding on to, it's not going to go away completely. You might have to cut some losses, but you're still going to have most of your treasure. So that's a really helpful card. And the resistance is around our fear of losing the treasure. The resistance is trying to keep it because we don't want to lose that treasure that we've built or that we've acquired. The next card is about unexpected help. And this is coming to life. So this is really sort of like an awakening card. It's kind of like you lining up with your spirit and your soul. And you know when you do that thing that makes you come to life, when you feel so immersed in joy, pleasure, passion, and you move your body, that's what this is about, coming to life. So it's about finding those activities, the joy, the moments that make you smile, that make you laugh, that make you light up. The more you do that, the more help you're going to get into the flow of resisting what you fear and embracing that commitment that you made. The next right action to take, this is about making a choice. And so we often fear making the wrong choice. We're not sure which choice to make. We don't know what the future looks like. We don't have the full clear plan or path. We have to make a choice. Are you walking left or are you walking right? Are you walking through that door or are you closing that door? Every choice brings you clearer on your path and gives you another step to make a choice about. And so ultimately you just need to make a choice. Pick one or the other and decide, commit to it, walk in that direction, and then use the information that you learn from that choice to either alter your path or to embrace and empower more of it. And lastly, the probable future destination. Uh-oh, Ghostlands. But this is actually not necessarily a bad card. Ghostlands to me actually means a blank canvas. To me, it means this barren land that is fertile and ready for my creations, my ideas, my taking. So this Ghostlands could be what's behind me, and then I come along and paint it with all those beautiful green trees, all the green grass, the sounds, and we create what we want and what we desire. But if we don't listen to the advice and we don't get into sync and alignment with our higher self and our souls, then we can end up in a place we don't want to be. So let's see how these cards translate with the written word, because there's always something on there that will speak specifically to something you're going through or you need to hear. So the past influence, this is about the spirit of place. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is in your authenticity. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. So that notion of trying to seek something, of wanting something, and then just being that thing that you want, instead of trying to chase it, which pushes it away inevitably, we embody it, we become it, and then we attract it to us. That was our past influence, though, about the spirit of place. And so our present vantage point is number 36, commitment. This is our present vantage point. So this is actually a very positive sign to have right now, especially if you are here or noticing some relationship stuff in your life. A true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. So for me, this is super exciting because I'm actually going to go look at a place today. And I haven't been excited about looking at a place like I am about the one today. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but my body feels excited. And so now I have a sign that says, you know what? If you want to buy that place, if you want to make that commitment, we're supporting you. We've got your back. This might be a good commitment to make. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. So make that commitment to yourself, make that commitment to your higher self, to your soul. And in doing so, again, you invite and attract others to make that commitment and honor with you. The next card is what you resist, and this one is number 39. So what we resist here is about protecting our treasure. We're fearing the loss of what we've worked so hard. You are divinely protected and divinely directed. Although this is a time of great risk, you know that at a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound, no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. So take the risk, because what you're afraid of losing won't be lost. The risk is going to be worth the reward. So take the risk. And know that you have protection around you, that you've got a million guardian angels and spirit beings and light beings trying to help conspire and work with you to fulfill your mission here on Earth. Number 29 is the next card. And in this position, this one is about the unexpected help. And the unexpected help says something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? Perhaps you've shed skins and identities and created new ones, or at the very least, matured in your ideas about yourself and the world you inhabit. You know things take time, and Spirit's timetable is rarely in sync with your own. This card indicates that a long-held dream is beginning to show signs of life. You must try not to coax it along or shape it according to your desires. Spirit knows the best form for the manifestation of this dream, and your life can become even better than you could possibly imagine. Now is the time for reverence and awe. Allow the contours of your path to be carved by the hands of the divine. All you have to do is show up. Now that's a beautiful card about shedding the old life, stepping into the new life. But remember that statement I said about chasing? We're not chasing what we seek. We're letting it come to life. We're allowing it to come to us. And this is a confidence card that, again, life is going to be even more beautiful than you could have possibly imagined. That's an absolutely incredible card to have. Now, the next right action is about making that choice. Which door are you going to walk through, right? Number 30. You're required to come to a decision now. So for me, what this means, I've got the commitment card. I've got the spirit of place card. I've got the protecting treasure card. All of these things are very aligned for me and the decision I have in front of me right now. The options I'm considering right now. It's like, wow, the new place I'm going to look at does have the spirit of my current place. Wow, make a commitment? Okay. Coming to life, take the risk. It's going to work out more beautiful than you thought. Excellent. Your treasure will be protected. Perfect. These are all signs to help guide me along my way. How do they work for you? What are you going through right now that these signs relate to that help you make that choice and decision? I would love to hear. Making a choice. This is what your next action is. You're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road and must make a conscious choice regarding the next right action. Whatever that choice is, you must take responsibility for it. Yet, you needn't be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now, because the way ahead can't be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition. Ask for a sign from Spirit and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice will be the right one at this time. Life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and spirit. And so let me tell you about this intuition and spirit. Right now, my choice is go look at the house. Once I look at the house, my choice is, do I want to place an offer or do I not want to place an offer? Which choice am I going to make? Well, all the cards today that I got support the choice of making an offer. But here's the thing where spirit came in that was so wild. I was not even aware of that building. I did not even consider that building until I got a card that said, and I think it was from this deck, that said, revisit places of the past. That's where your treasure lies. And in my mind, I went to everywhere I've ever lived, everywhere I've ever traveled, everywhere I've recently been. And I had taken my daughter and her friend to Thetis Lake. And it was cold because it's not summer yet. It's not warm enough yet. But there was a building there. And I said, Would you like to live there? You know, the times that I'd been to Thetis Lake and I saw those apartments being built, I thought, who would destroy nature like this? Who would put a building right here? Like, oh, well, now that building is like a possible potential new home for me. And then all of a sudden, the way the universe and inspiration worked was they presented this avenue to acquire that home that didn't involve buying. I could have become a renter. There was a bunch of steps involved, and ultimately that path didn't work out for me becoming a renter in that building. But what it did was it showed me a different path, and it gave me the clarity to feel that this was somewhere that I might want to call home. And the little synchronicities were the signs from the universe showing me this is maybe a good choice to explore. And so right now, I get to make a choice. Is it for me or is it not for me? And if I decide it's not for me, that's okay. There's no wrong decisions. It'll just take me to a different path and a different direction. Ultimately, we're all getting to the same point. We just might get there faster, or we might have more lessons along the way. So, you're faced with a dilemma, or, oh, we already read that one. Sorry. The probable future destination. The probable future destination, number 17. And this is also another good number because this is one of my lotto numbers. It's funny, the first number I started with is my favorite number. This is my dad's number, and he's in spirit, so this is cool. He's a ghost. You can learn from the past and imagine a beautiful future, but you must live in the here and now. How brilliant is that for my situation? And I hope it resonates for you too, because I can live in the past, the spirit of this place, and I can mourn it, and I can crave wanting to be here and wanting to hang on to it. But I'm not actually living in the here and now, enjoying it while I have it. I mean, I am. I've started to shift my perspective, but if I don't do that, right, then you're actually missing out on all the beauty that exists right now. And it's while you're enjoying the here and now that the magic happens for the future that becomes the here and now. So whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you can run the risk of losing your footing. For rarely do the present and future match up exactly on the enchanted map that is your life story. The future has no substance right now. It is a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, yet you can take measured steps toward a goal or dream. These steps are important now. The same goes for nostalgia. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments or revisit lessons learned. However, you can't live there, nor can you go back and change what was. Yesterday is gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. Oh boy, isn't this card so magic? Live in the present, be in the here and now. That means to get out of our monkey mind, stop overthinking, stop trying to solve problems that haven't manifested yet in the here and now. When we take a step back and we look at our perspective from a higher vantage point, we can see, does that really matter? Is that important right now in how I enjoy the quality of my life, the joy, the happiness right now? Or am I stealing my current joy and happiness by using my brain to focus on something in the future or the past that hasn't happened? Am I stealing from today, from now, by doing that? Your power is in your attention and your focus in the present moment and what you do with today. And so the fact that my house hasn't sold isn't going to deter me from enjoying and loving my house. I love the space. I'm going to keep enjoying it as long as I can. And when it's time to make that choice, knowing that it will bring me to life and that my treasure will be protected, I can make that commitment now. And I'm going to also bring that spirit of place with me, the stuff that's important. Wow, that's the icing on the cake. I hope this relates in positive ways for you, and I can't wait to hear all about it. So please hit that like, subscribe, and notify button, or place a comment below, or visit my Facebook page and leave me some guidance and messages. Leave me some comments about how this guidance or these messages have influenced and helped you in your path and your journey ahead this week. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Have a wonderful day.